Hey guys! Okay, so today I want to start off this group, okay? So we're talking about healthy cravings, and I created this because everybody wants to know about food and nutrition, and truly, that is 80% of your results, not only on the outside, but on the inside. And that starts for your skin, your hair, your inner health, your cholesterol, your heart. Everything starts with that, okay? And so I don't want you to lose the importance of that. In fact, when I talk to people and I mentor them on their health journey, I like them to focus more on their nutrition side than their workout. Now, both are important and they go hand in hand, but I really want to focus on our health, okay? And what we're eating, what we're putting in our body. So I'm here to assist you at learning how to live that lifestyle, the longevity of it. There is no extreme diet or quick fix or anything like that is going to help you. The cleanses and all that stuff, that is not a lifestyle. That can be a little maintenance if you have a sort of an issue, but that is not the lifestyle of a healthy person, okay? So first of all, cravings. We're talking about cravings. The first thing I need you to know is that this is not a healthy cookbook, okay? Don't go out and buy it. What I have been doing is dissecting some of the favorite healthy recipes and creating healthier options, easier options for us to cook, okay? So first things first, there is a myth that healthy food has to taste like shit. And that is not true. That is an absolute myth. I have some picky kids and they don't always eat what we eat, but over time, my husband and I have both learned to kind of change our taste buds. And the more that you introduce these foods to not only yourself, but to your kids, you actually can change the way your taste buds work, okay? So for example, when you are eating a lot of chemically based food and sugar, it's super sweet and your taste buds react to that. So then when you go to eat a naturally flavored food, it's not as sweet to you. It's not hitting that sweet spot that it should because we're used to this fake food, right? So that is what our brains crave. That is what our body thinks that we want, when in actually reality is that we are craving a more nutrition-based food. Like our bodies need so much more dense nutrition, where if we had that, we wouldn't crave that other stuff, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so the next thing is I want you to start slow, okay? You can't change everything overnight. I have not changed everything overnight. I've been at this for about 5 years, really diving in and researching and changing my diet. And even then, you guys, it is changing all the time. So even last year is not the same as this year because I am infatuated with learning and continuing to grow and learn about foods, ingredients, the way your body functions, how to make it efficient, how to burn for your own, your own body, as we are all made up differently. So start slow. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't think that you have to come in and change everything, because that's not reality. And sometimes we get so overwhelmed with it, we don't even start, okay? So let's start slow. I want you to try a few new things each week. I posted in our private group 5 new recipes that you can make. I would like you to take 1 or 2 of those and try them out this week. Put them on your dinner recipe. There's not a ton of ingredients. You should be able just to take a snapshot of that recipe and how to make it. Try it out. I want to see what you made. Post a picture, tag me in it, let me know if you liked it, and let's start by just making little changes like that, okay? I'm going to show you quickly a few of my must-have favorite ingredients, okay? When you talk about eating healthy, there's a lot that goes into it. Reading labels. Oh, I remember the first time I started trying to read labels and really not knowing what things were. If you don't know what things are, that's a sign that it's not good. If there's a list of ingredients yay long, just put it back. You don't want it, okay? When you start realizing what those ingredients are and what they do to your body, you don't even want them. You don't even crave it. It actually makes it hard. I'm like, dang it, I can't buy that. So when you think eating healthy, you just want to think whole real ingredients, okay, that God put on this earth for us to eat. Things like nuts, fruits, things that come from the ground, whole foods that aren't in boxes, that typically are not up and down the aisles, that don't go in the pantry, right? I tell my kids all the time, if you want food, get it out of the fridge and then you're hungry. If you're looking for a snack, then you're really not hungry. So everything that is made in nature, that is made from the ground, water, sunlight, that is put on this earth for us to eat, not that is man chemically induced and made, okay? That is the fake stuff. So a few things just to start off that we need. Minced garlic, okay? This is from Trader Joe's. You can get it anywhere. You could also get just the garlic and chop it. Ingredients, just garlic, okay? That's it. Garlic, water. And it's already chopped for me, but I use this in everything. I use it when I saute vegetables. I use it in my salad dressing. I use it every single day. It's something that a teaspoon, it gives it the flavor that it needs in a natural way without having to add a ton of stuff to my food. I also use it to marinate, like within my marinade for my chicken or my steak, put a spoonful in it, mash it all together, delicious, okay? Pretty much the only seasoning that I use, I'm going to show you right quick. I use this, this garlic salt from Trader Joe's. There's quite a glare. And then I use this pink Himalayan salt. And I use regular pepper. I have a Costco big pepper because we use a lot of pepper. And then I use this everything but the bagel sesame flavor. And what's in this is sea salt, garlic, and onion. So yes, it's great for breakfast stuff, but it's great on everything. All it is sea salt, garlic, and onion. So I use this again on my vegetables, in my meat, my eggs, avocado toast, just plain avocado alone, on my cottage cheese. So these three seasonings along with pepper are pretty much all I use. Now, there are lots of other seasonings out there that you can use, lots of other flavors. Some of them are packed with high sodium, other ingredients that you don't need, but there are a lot of good ones that you can use. That Flavor God has a lot of different seasonings, all clean ingredients, and there's some just at your local grocery store too. I'm just sharing what I use. Sriracha sauce or hot sauce. Now, this has some ingredients in it, but it really is pretty good for something to enhance flavors. And I just like it so much where I'm pretty straight and narrow on my health as far as what I put in my body. A little bit of hot sauce isn't going to kill me, and it's one of the better condiments. I'm not dousing my stuff in ranch or ketchup or barbecue sauce that is full of a lot of stuff. So hot sauce is a plus and a must in my house. I use it on everything. You name it, I use it, okay? Apple cider vinegar. I always have to have apple cider vinegar on hand. I also use rice vinegar, olive oil. Those are three things that are always in my cupboard. I use this in coleslaw. I use it in my salad dressings. I'm big on plain apple cider vinegar with fresh lemon or fresh lime and a little bit of salt and pepper on my salad. That's it, okay? You don't want to ruin your salad by a bunch of dressing. You can also blend it up with some of your minced garlic. That's delicious. But I simply sprinkle some of this on, squeeze in my fresh lime or lemon, salt and pepper, delicious salad dressing to go. So this is a must. Another must for me is some dark chocolate chips, okay? Here's the thing. If you have a sweet tooth at night, or if you want to reward yourself at the end of the night, that's okay because it's a balance. So for me, I eat really, really well. So at night after dinner, sometimes I want a little chocolate treat. So I may grab just a handful, like 5, not like a heaping, but like 5 little chocolate chips. I keep them in the fridge so they're kind of cold and crunchy, and I like it like that. Sometimes I will get a spoonful of peanut butter and add a couple chocolate chips too. It hits the spot for me. It's a reward for me. I eat good all the time because it makes my body feel good, Therefore, if I want to have a little chocolate, I'm going to have a little chocolate, okay? It's not about depriving your body. I mean, we want our body to feel good. So we want it to operate well, but we also want to treat it and have some stuff that tastes good. And if you start eating good, you know, most of the time, a piece of pizza or a margarita out with your hubby, it's not going to do anything for you. Your body is going to burn it off like that because you have taught it how to cycle on clean food, okay? So we will get to all that later. Something else that I have is usually organic half and half for my coffee. And it's not the best thing, but I think it's one of the better things as a natural way to kind of cream up your coffee rather than just having it straight black. I do drink it straight black a lot, but any of those creamers with all those artificial flavorings and sugars in them are bad, bad, bad. I would not touch them, you guys. I'm going to teach you a video of how to make some delicious coffee with a absolutely clean way to sweeten it. That's another video. But a little bit of organic half and half to kind of lighten it up is okay, you guys. One thing you want to think about though is if you love coffee and you are drinking coffee for the taste of coffee, or are you drinking it with a half gallon of vanilla sweetener, natural flavoring, hazelnut flavoring, or all that stuff you're putting in it, then you really need to rethink about if you even like coffee or why you're drinking it. That is something I learned a few years ago, and it really kind of woke me up as far as, you know, I don't like coffee if I have to add this much, you know, hazelnut creamer to it. I'm not in it for that, okay? So that's my tips on the coffee thing. Again, I have another video coming at you for a really awesome way to drink your coffee if you like it a little sweet. And then I like to have a little cinnamon. Ground cinnamon, and I'm out. I don't have my bottle, but ground cinnamon is something that I have all the time. I add it to my coffee. You can add it to your oatmeal. You can add it to your smoothies, all kinds of stuff on top of fruit. Cinnamon is a great way to naturally sweeten your stuff without all the junk in it. So that is all I have for you today. I will be making another video soon about our healthy cravings. I hope you try out those recipes and tell me what you think, okay? Please post any comments or questions below. I'm happy to answer any of them. Thank you.